Hello and welcome to the December, yes, believe it or not, I said December 2020 energy updates. Where has this year gone? I don't know about you, but I am blown away by how fast this year, considering what a head screw this year has been. I'm so blown away by how fast it has gone. It's like we've been in a time warp. Blink and you'll miss it, but my goodness, have we felt it? My fellow lightworkers and starseeds, I absolutely honour you. This journey has been so intense this year, and for anybody else that is watching this, I feel you, I see you, and I honour you. What a year to be alive in this human vessel. We have been rattling up so significantly that we just haven't known whether we're coming or going most of the time, right? So there are 4 areas that they have shown me that I need to touch on for December. The first one is something that I've been speaking about a lot recently, and it's about decluttering and shedding. There is a massive energy on the planet that is forcing you to shed, forcing you to let go of things, forcing you to relinquish ties with maybe old photos or maybe belongings that you've had for a very long time, or maybe something that your ex-partner gave you. It's really about shedding and reducing the level of materials around us right now. This has been really profound for me in the last couple of months. For anyone that's known me and that's ever been to my house, like, I like to keep things really minimalist. I'm not a clutter kind of girl, and I've been shedding. I've been going through paperwork. I have been going through all my old photos on my phone. Facebook did me a favour and decluttered me by removing me completely from their platform. This is, I joke about it, but this is what is happening for us as individuals right now, but also the collective. We need to be really mindful that everything we are doing right now on a personal level is impacting the collective. So if you are shedding, if you are saying, my goodness, I'm going to let go of some of this baggage, and I'm talking emotional and physical. If we are relinquishing, if we are giving it up, if we are literally starting to step up into our own and say, actually, excuse me, I do not need this, or this is holding me to a relationship from 5 years ago, or, you know, maybe you're holding on to something of your mother's that, you know, and she passed 10 years ago or something like that. It's the time where all of this is really coming up. I encourage each and every one of you, please declutter. If you haven't watched my Sunday service video, which is on YouTube, I'm doing Sunday service on YouTube now. If you haven't watched the one that I did on Sunday just gone, I actually spoke you through a full moon ritual. And again, I talk about shedding through that and letting go and looking at the past, the present and the future. So if you haven't taken a look at that, please go and take a look at it. It might really help with this. So decluttering and shedding relationships, shedding friends on social media. If you're going along with the energy right now, you'll just find that you're just letting people go, you're letting things go. You know, it's almost like you're removing the sticky cobwebs that have been over you for the last however many years. Go with it. Go with it. You're not weird. You're not having a strange experience. You are just stepping into your own. And I don't mean just and belittling it. It's a huge thing that you're doing right now. You are making a decision for you and your human vessel, what is best for you. Letting it go, letting the flow. I would really encourage each and every one of you, if you are drawn to declutter and shed, please do that, because this is what the collective needs right now. You may be doing it on an individual basis, but the collective is depending on this. And actually, there's a lot of community and collective feel that came through when I looked at this earlier today. So the second area that I've been shown to take you on this journey, where the energy is pretty profound at the moment, is discernment. There are a lot of truths coming to the surface right now. There is a lot of information. I've been talking for a very long time that January 2021 is when disclosure is going to start. People are going to start to see information, and people are going to get cognitive dissonance. They're going to be like, hang on a minute, no, this can't possibly be happening. It just can't possibly be happening. And that is actually starting already. There are little drips of it coming through social media platforms and other platforms right now. It's very important to use your discernment. If somebody is out there talking about boosting the immune system, please be very mindful. All of it is being fact checked right now. Fact checked does not mean it's incorrect. It means the narrative is not what they want you to hear. I am asking each and every one of you to trust your own discernment on this. Don't listen to me just because I'm here and I'm doing this video. Please trust your discernment. Ask yourself the question, does this sit in alignment with me? Does this feel energetically correct? Now, most people, when they hear something that maybe isn't in alignment with what they think, they have a little bit of a reaction. It might be that their body gets a bit warmer. It might be that they get angry. It might be that you feel drawn to say, well, no, that's not true. Make sure you are asking, because sometimes these reactions come from a space of ego. Make sure you are asking yourself the question, does this really feel right to me? Does it really feel right that, the immune system can't be boosted by fruits, vegetables, vitamin D? Like, I saw something today, and they had fact checked that vitamin C was not good for the immune system. Now, we all know that that is total BS. Total BS. So it's at that point that we say, okay, my discernment is saying that actually this is incorrect. We are being played quite a lot at the moment. It's almost like we're a pawn in a game at the moment. We are being swayed from, is it dangerous? Is it not dangerous? Is this true? Is it not true? Please empower yourself. Use your intuition, use your discernment, and keep saying, okay, Lucy, does this feel right? Does this really sit right with you? And it's okay for you to disagree. Like, you trust your own internal dialogue. You trust your discernment. Discernment is what is going to get us through the next 6, 7, 8 months. I believe by June next year, we should be out of this, whatever this is. We've got like 6 more months of really having to use our discernment. There are a lot of people out there right now, very well-known people, that are spinning things because of the narrative which is going global right now. It doesn't mean that they're right. There are some amazing people coming together to make sure that you have got the information that you need. The information, like I was actually asked last night to be part of a collective of people that are coming together to give different perspectives. Because I'm speaking the truth and because I'm out there quite a lot at the moment, I've basically been asked to be one of about 30 people where we pull all of our perspectives together and we share it with the world. We're not saying we're right, we're not saying we're wrong, and trust me, all of us have very different perspectives and we come at it from very different angles. However, it's very much about empowering you guys to use your discernment and either have both sides of the argument, if you like. Something that is really dear to me, if you want to make a choice based on your health, I'm going to give you the positives and the negatives, then it's down to you. I'm not just going to give you the positives and pretend that there is no side effect. No. I'm going to give you both sides of the coin, which is something that hasn't been taking place on the planet so far, for you to make your own choice. Because do you know what? That's called an informed choice. And I like to believe that as human beings, we actually have the freedom of choice. The freedom of choice is something that's massive in my life. And it should be in yours too. Anyway, use your discernment at everything that's coming up. If you listen to this video and think, nah, this stinks, that's absolutely okay. If that is what your inner dialogue is saying, I'm absolutely okay with that. But please just make sure that you're applying it to absolutely everything. If there's one thing that you do take, please just question everything right now. It is safer for you and your family. Now, we've got a huge day in December. We've got an absolutely huge day, okay? And it is the 21st of December. This is winter solstice. Here in the UK, it's winter solstice, summer in the Southern Hemisphere. And I know that I've got followers all around the world. So hello to my Southern Hemisphere followers. December the 21st, we are stepping into the age of Aquarius. And OMFG, hold on to your hats, people. The reason we are shedding, the reason we have been healing, the reason we have been being, like over the last few months of the energy updates, we've been being blasted with our healing. We've been being blasted with all of our ego rising and the noise from our cells rising. It's all because of the 21st of December. There is huge change coming, positive change at that. I want to make it really, really clear. Now, they gave me a few things that they recommend you do on the 21st of December. Now, I'm going to be really honest with you. I've actually been called to do some planetary work on the 21st of December. I'm actually going to the heart chakra with 3 angels. I like to call them my angels. And they're going to be holding space for me whilst I do some of the planetary stuff that's going on. And no doubt we'll go on a journey because that's what happens whenever anyone goes anywhere with me. We go on a huge journey. So I'm actually taking the 21st of December off, completely off. I may be on social media a little bit, but I'm taking the day off. I've had to move my Self-Love Club membership calls. I've had to move lots of different things because I am very much aware that the 21st of December is about me plus the collective. So if you are somebody who wants to help with the collective, the best thing that I can advise you to do is be 100% present with you, your family and your loved ones on that day. If you can take the day off work, great. If you can get outside and ground, great. If you can meditate, great. This situation, this day is so much more powerful than any other winter solstice because we are stepping into the age of Aquarius. Aquarian over here. I know how powerful they are. This is about the collective energy. If on the 21st of December we can pull enough hope together, we can pull enough positivity together, and this is why I've been doing all of the telepathy in my group and everything else that we've been doing, really increasing the collective consciousness since March. And the reason I've been doing that is for this date. We need the positivity, we need the hope, we need the encouragement of change to be at such a high level on the 21st of December that literally we jump into the age of Aquarius booming. I mean, it's coming anyway. We are ascending at the rate of knots. We are literally vibrating up. Our frequency is increasing on a day-to-day basis right now, which is why some of you are wiped out, which is why some of you have the ringing in your ears, which is why some of your eyes go like completely boss-eyed and you can't see properly. Like, we've had it all going on, my group and myself, we've had it all going on. We've had weird pains. I actually felt as if I had angel wings growing out of my back one day. Like, it was profound, the pain. And when I was asking my guides, like, what's going on here? It was like my wings were being put back on. So it's extremely profound what's going on the planet right now. On the 21st of December, there is a meditation that is going to be taking place at 7:30 p.m, I believe, in the UK, between 7 and 7:30 p.m. And it's a massive collective meditation, and we are going to be focusing on healing and uprising and hope and change and positivity. And I truly believe that if you are somebody that is in alignment with the energy field, we all are, that's all we are, we're energy, right? But there's some people that buy into this stuff, and there's some people that think that I'm crazy talking about this. However, we are energy, broken down, we are cells, we are particles, we are literal energy. So of course we are affected by energy, and that is why I have been doing these energy updates for a very long time now. So the 21st of December is very much about the collective energy. Please be present. Please, if you can, go and ground. Please get out in nature. Please eat really beautiful, nourishing foods. Your cells will thank you for it, because that day we are going to be, I keep saying on a rocket, and I don't literally mean that, but I feel as if the frequency is going to go through the roof on that day. So just make sure that you are mindful, you are present, you are grounding, you are meditating, you are doing everything beautiful for yourself, including nourishing foods. Okay, and the last thing, my favourite, the last thing that has come through massively for December is everything has to be about love. Wherever you are finding yourself getting irritated, wherever you are finding yourself getting angry, look to see where you can implement love into that situation. If somebody is pushing your buttons and you're getting frustrated, where can love bring you back in alignment? The love vibration is what is going to save this world. So look to see where you can, encourage people around you to have hope. Look where your attitude is kicking in, whether that be anger, resentment, guilt, frustration. Look at, and curb that attitude. Acknowledge it and say, hey, because more often than not, those things are our ego. We're not getting our own way. We're being told off in our opinion. It's normally we've gone back through our emotional trauma and we've grabbed something and we've turned it into something bigger, rather than sitting into a vulnerable state and actually giving love and saying, right, where is this coming from and what does this actually look like? We retaliate quickly. We have these crazy emotions. Love is the answer to this planet. I promise you, I've been talking about the love vibration non-stop through Self-Love Club for the last 3 years, and I'm not going to stop talking about it going forwards. Love is the only thing that we have got as human beings, and it is the only thing that we are. We were all sent to this planet to remember how to love and to be loved. Look at where you can sprinkle love everywhere you go. Even if somebody's being mean to you, respond to them with love. Respond to them of, thank you for sharing the way that you feel with me. I'm sending you love. As a collective, there are so many things that we can be doing right now, rather than getting frustrated but of all of those things, stepping into our divine heart space and sending love out with everything we're doing. If you're somebody who works on social media, or if you post on social media regularly, set the intention that love is going out with the message. Set the intention that everybody is going to comment back from a space of love. Love truly is the answer to saving this world. And this month, December, as we rise up before we go into disclosure in January, it's essential for us to love yourself. Be present with yourself, love yourself, give yourself compliments. You are an incredible divine being of light who was chosen. You were chosen as one of the strong ones to be here at this time, to live through this. Like it or not, that's what happened. And I honour you for that. We are so close to this, really stepping through the other side of this. I see the other side of solstice and into January, February, March, April. I really see the sun starting to shine end of March, beginning of April. And I don't mean just because I'm in the UK and it's going to be spring. I literally feel that this web, this dark shadow that's been limiting this planet and the human race for all these years, I feel as if that is when it's going to disband. Now, if that isn't something to say, thank the Lord and thank you for living this, and my goodness, love is needed, then I don't know what is. We are so almost home. We are so almost home, and I love each and every one of you, and I honour each and every one of you for being on this journey, being on this planet at this time right now, which is the most beautiful time to be alive. Any questions, pop them below. I'm actually going to make this public for a change. Normally I don't put my energy updates public because this is what I send out with my weekly newsletter, the Weekly Woo. I do an energy update at the start of every month. So I am going to put it public on YouTube this time. So, and I'm going to link back to my shadow energy video, because I think that's really quite profound at the moment, to be stepping out of 3-dimensional into 5th, which is what's happening. Guys, I love you very much. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you soon.